Welcome back, sluts. Here we are on the eve of week 4. Yes, the eve of week 4. Been a fun day of college football, and by the look of it, we got about 5 minutes left in the old Louisville and Clemson game, so as you can see, it is probably fairly late. Yes, we're rapidly approaching the witching hour of 11 o'clock. Eastern time is the witching hour. Assuming midnight's the witching hour. So, week 3 came and gone. What did it bring? It brought me my first victory. Go week 3. Go Matt. I appreciate that. Rough start for Matt. He's had a... usually the injury bug takes weeks to, set in, but it has hit him pretty quickly. Rather quickly. I feel you. James handed Joe his third loss, so only good news for Joe. You got plenty of time to turn the ship around. Seth got destroyed by Sean, a nice 70-point margin there. And Johnny took down Cliff, so no more undefeated teams in the league, and Ashton beat Estes. So, tomorrow is week 4. I can't believe it. That after this week, our regular season will be 1/4 of the way done. It's hard to imagine. It is scooting right along. And this week we are going to start seeing a lot of separation in the ranks. And I will explain how, why, and all that good stuff. Meow. I play Estes this week. James is taking on Seth, Sean, and Cliff. And just to point out, Sean, you are, before Thursday night, you were an 18-point underdog. I believe that has grown a little bit since Cincinnati's defense got 14. So best of luck to you. According to ESPN's projections, you may need it. Joe plays Matt, so Joe getting a very helping, push out of the gate by A.J. Green. They're getting 23 on Thursday, so it's looking pretty promising for you. Ashton taking on Johnny, so trying to slow down Johnny's hot streak, if you want to call it, the 2 games. So now, what did I mean by the rankings are going to start dividing a bit? Me and Estes are both 1 and 2. James and Seth are both 2 and 1. Sean and Cliff are both 2 and 1. Ashton and Johnny are both 2 and 1. Joe and Matt, 1 and 2 and 0 and 3. You're kind of like me and Estes. You're not quite as important. So all those teams that are 2 and 1 means that now, after this week, we're going to have 3 teams that are 3 and 1. We're going to have 4 teams that are 2 and 2. Meaning, the winner of me and Estes is going to be 2 and 2, and the winner of those other 3 games are going to be 3 and 1. And so we're going to have 4 teams at 2 and 2. And so basically that's going to be what would be our normal playoffs. The only problem is, if those of us at 1 and 2 start losing, we're going to, there's a good chance we're going to be, playing a lot of catch-up. So, it's one of those, it's an important week based on the matchups there. So, go good times there. And this week, I believe it starts at 8:30 tomorrow morning for us. They've got a London game, so I imagine, depending on how early I want to get up in the morning, by the time this video is finished processing on the computer, I can then upload it to YouTube, which will probably be right around kickoff for that. So I can warn you now to set those players in your lineup or set them on your bench, but it won't do me a dang bit of good. So, I did what I can. So I do want to. What time we got? 10:50. What time we got on the camera? We're 4 minutes in, so a little bit of trade etiquette. Nothing really, kind of exciting or fun to talk about went down this week. But let's just say somebody sends you a trade offer through the app without coming to you directly and, saying, hey, let's chat about this trade. Reason I bring this up, I have submitted the same trade offer 3 times this week and nothing has happened. So, out of common courtesy for the league, what you should do when somebody sends you a trade offer just on the app without anything based on it. If you don't like it, if you do like it, you can accept. If you don't just leave it for the love of God. Because it will sit there for 2.5 days and you can do nothing. In which case, this week, the only person in the league which I am unable to access, not naming any names, Matt, which you won't see this, so it might as well just be talking to the mice in the corner or whoever, whatever. But just out of common courtesy, for the league's sake as a whole, if you get a trade offer, and there is a thing in there where you can type and you can be like, okay, I don't like this trade because of this. You can send it back, negotiate. But for the love of God, do something. I beg of you. It creates more harmony and joy within the league. Even if it is a disappointment of a rejected trade, at least you're not left in frickin' fantasy limbo where you're trying to just a trade. So, yeah, rant of the week. Week 4, hey, it's here. It's coming, it's gone. Not yet. It will. Hopefully it will be very kind to you. Estes, as usual, something nuts happens in our matchups, so I guess prepare for those fireworks. No telling what it might be. It's been one of those where it's the unexpected seems to happen. So maybe we'll have a normal week for once. Other than that, hey, I got nothing. So best of luck to everyone except for Seth as usual. And that's about all I got. So peace, love, and save the whales. Do not kill a monkey. And until week 5, myself and Tina signing off. Peace.